He's going to be slaves, sell fights, go down friendly dignity, and she, that I repeating you up, she would get a bigger soul.
That's Robert Durst talking about the tense days before his wife Kathy disappeared 35 years
Bunker,
ago.
you hear?
Maybe she accepted
Everyone
that I
wanted
get a divorce.
parting words
She
with
didn't
Gian
want
down there.
me to look like I take away over. And I get money.
The fact that Durst is telling these intimate details to the same man who will prosecute him for the murder of Susan Berman infuriates Durst's lead attorney, Dick DeGuerin.
Still, I was angry. I was angry that the prosecutor had gone in and talked to Bob Durst, knowing that he was represented by lawyers and the lawyers were on their way to talk to him. And he'd had no sleep. He'd been up over 24 hours. He'd been suddenly arrested. He was tired. He was confused. It's going to be a battle royal.
And what disturbs DeGuerin even more is that the prosecutor recently filed a full video of that conversation, making it public.
Making a public filing like that was an effort to hurt Bob in the public eye.
Durst's admissions may be damaging at trial. When you listen to Robert Durst in that interview, it sounds like he's pushing for a deal.
No, there's something that I could do that would be worthwhile. Maybe it's something for me. You write some details from me if I knew, yes, about where Kathy brought it and about how it. And you agree if you're in the position, if you want, to tell me more events. Back. To go back far. Okay. I tell you those things, I'm pleading guilty, okay? You're not going to see how something ends up in here. So if I was to accept that, I'm not going to be out of prison. Now the question is, where do I want to spend my time? I don't control which prison he goes in, but I can absolutely make a recommendation. Bob Durst is not pushing for a deal. He's not asking for a deal. He doesn't want a deal. He wants to be found not guilty, as he is.
DeGuerin predicts this trial will be unlike any other.
I can't disparage the prosecution team at all. They're tough. They are good at what they do. I think I put together a pretty good team, too.
It's an all-star legal team that has reportedly already cost Durst $4 million.
And he's eager to go to trial. Thank you.
You've got maybe the most formidable legal dream team since the O.J. murder case, Dick DeGuerin. And he's the guy who's wearing a cowboy hat, walking into court. He really is a legend in Texas law. And he's the guy who helped get Robert Durst off his murder case in Galveston.
Not guilty. From the West Coast, more high-powered defenders.
It's an attack to protect the rights of Mr. Durst.
David Chestnut.
He's represented Britney Spears. He's represented Paris Hilton, Mike Tyson.
And a leading LA trial attorney, Don Ray. On the other side, top prosecutors. Habib Valiant. And John Lewin, the one who convinced Durst to talk, is also known as the king of cold cases. That man
Kills innocents. That's what he does.
This week, the state is bringing in a secret witness to testify. As they move closer to the trial, prosecutors claim that Robert Durst is so dangerous, they have to keep the name of this witness under wraps. In the filing, it says, defendant has demonstrated a willingness to use deadly force to escape justice and has killed witnesses before.
That's their claim. It's the whole basis of this prosecution. They think that Susan Berman was killed because she was a witness. They think that Lawrence Black was killed because he was a witness. There's no evidence of it.
But in fact, when you saw the jinx, I think a lot of people who saw that and saw Robert Durst's handwriting on letters to Susan Berman and saw the quote-unquote cadaver letter thought the handwriting, even Robert Durst says the handwriting looks exactly the same. He can't tell the difference.
Can you tell me which one you didn't write? No.
That's pretty damaging evidence.
I wouldn't agree with that, but we're not going to get down in the weeds with you and discuss that evidence.
Former Westchester County, New York prosecutor Janine Pirro. The green ink cinched it for me. Robert Durst only writes in green ink. Green, the color of money that he loves so much. When he was arrested in Galveston, there were green pens, green ink. The man loves green. And the cadaver knows it's in green ink. Yes, it is. But while some want to see Durst convicted, others just want justice for Susan Berman, a talented writer and larger than life.
Yeah, they're so dull. Susan was never dull.
This
little
may be
impatient,
the
aren't you?
final chapter in the
anything like
5-year-long saga of
Your
Robert Durst.
kindness remain
And
ever by
many
your
believe
side.
his luck has run out, and he will finally be convicted of murder. His attorney says, don't count on it.
Bob Durst did not kill Susan Berman, and he does not. You know, I've known Bob for over 50 years. And I've seen and told that he was suspicious for what's practically a lifetime can have a person. Bob goes to tell his story. And I haven't seen anything to dissuade me from that yet.
Jesus Christ.
Get a boat kicker! Save me! Release me! I beg you! Save me! Thank you. There were others set upon by the bandits. Look to be Palinese folk. I can tell you where they are. Don't worry about me. Go help them.
How you doing today, man?
I'll keep it safe, you have my word.
I don't even know what I have to give you. Nothing. Think I should.
I'll be here if you need me.
corruption in the court system and the pawns that are being played with their children. The very fabric of the legal system is at stake here. There is a question. If I walk into a courtroom, am I getting a fair shot? Am I getting a fair shake? I'm Michael Vecchione, and I am the chief of the Rackets Division in the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office. And I was in charge of the investigation begun by Frida Handoff, who started this by walking into our office and telling us that she was about to lose her children because the judge had been fixed.
I felt something is wrong, but I couldn't prove it. I just couldn't prove it. I said, what kind of America is this? I'm Frida Handoff. I went undercover for the district attorney office to nail a corrupt judge. I'm not a police officer. I'm not a detective. I'm a mother and a nurse. I'll do anything in the world to keep my kids. Even if I have to fight the tiger, I'll do it.
A Supreme Court judge being paid off the shit. You can't get much more serious than that. So we decided to put a recording device on her. This is the neighborhood that we took Freedom to.
I will meet them by 5-6 blocks away from the warehouse.
Beat up one her about talk for a front run about what she's gonna say when she goes in.
When you get off from your car, you see this big, huge warehouse.
Not a place that we were very happy about sending her into, but it was necessary. She was not the type of individual who would normally put a recording device on. She was pregnant, and to have a pregnant woman who had no experience doing this, it was harrowing on us as well.
At least she'll still be able to open up. My heart was really going fast. And then they closed it after me. So I'm like, I have no way out, even if I want to run away.
She could have been harmed, she could have been hurt, she could have been killed.
Took you long enough to get here.
The truth is, when I went inside, I didn't give up myself. This is the last chance I have to keep my kids.
Come on. Chamber of Secrets.
Took you long enough to get. This kind of work isn't as.
Where's Katie? We got a Subaru to bring out the wilderness. Inside all of us.
She loved that. Love it. Then she fell.
It's 2 for $25. Get 1 full-size appetizer for 2 entrees, like our bacon cheeseburger wonton tacos appetizer. Seasoned beef, melted cheese, and bacon all wrapped in a wonton shell. Only at Applebee's. Do kids want to grow tall to reach the pros? Or
Easy,
to
is
reach
it?
the Reese's? Some might say that is an unfair advantage. But I say, everything happens for a Reese's. Trent.
Look.
Trend Edge and Shade with Philips Norelco Aqua. One tool for all you need.
Hey, Trent. But you know, Geico did all the home insurance shopping and saved us 20% when we switched. Now the Geico is saving us the cost of the home rental. Maybe we should put all the hearing. That's it. I'm not one of those little people. To a new case. that is almost the last things. I've also spent past, so I'll go ahead and take care of it. Just look.
Hey, don't get lost down there.
Did you order that?
No?
It feels good to die with the same. It feels good to Geico. Insurance. Loss. One top kills cover with bugs. Find an agent. Getting fired.
This is a big drive for the high point. Welcome to Frida Hannemoff's American Dreams. You know, when the skies skylight we put in. This was once her big house in a swanky New York neighborhood. It's all beautiful. It's a world away from the poverty where she grew up. Frida's parents fled Russia, emigrated to Israel, and at 19, Frida, a young nurse, made her way to America. Just a few weeks later, she met the man she would marry, Yuri Pavanov. His business was diamonds. They would have 3 children, Yanni, Sharon, and Nasi. Life was good.
I walked all my life just to get to this house. To be moved one day.
After 13 years of marriage, Yuri announced to his wife that his business was failing. The dream house had to be sold. They would move to a small apartment in Brooklyn. Frida says her husband told her they had to pretend to divorce. She claims it was part of a scheme to hide their assets.
Then he even gave me diamonds that told me that it's worth over $6 million. They're shining all they do. They're gorgeous. Yes.
But one day, Yuri didn't come home.
It just disappeared. It just goes. Not reaching nothing.
And those diamonds,
Zircon.
the diamonds were fake, but the separation papers Frida signed were real. And she says she had unknowingly signed waiver rights to any of her husband's assets.
This is a crime. What do you think to me is a crime?
She hired a lawyer to try to stop the divorce, and she believes in the wisdom of the New York State Supreme Court Justice, Judge Gerald Thomas. But when she walked into the store, her hopes were shattered.
The judge tells me that I better slow this case.
What is it you want from me?
I'm gonna be back in jail.
The judge asked us for renting an apartment she called without his permission.
He said you're gonna go to jail. Go back in jail.
So stunned by the judge's behavior, she saw no choice but to agree to the divorce.
So, how was my name? I'm a nurse. I'll make it. I was supposed to make it. It's not how I make it. Would you put my life
Come with it now.
She fell in love. She got married and got pregnant. She says her ex got jealous.
You can burn yourself with me.
Frida says her ex-husband Yuri began trying to convince the children they would have a better life with him. 13-year-old son Yanni loved Fiance. Just before And went to the police and he said, no, no, let mommy go to a misunderstanding.
Yo.
Shake where
Shit, man. Just streaming, but stop.
Streaming?
Yeah.
Okay.